everyone, it's Vicki Marie Living Life, and well, today I'm doing kind of a little bit of food prep. I'm here in my kitchen, and I wanted to first follow up with you on my video from the other day. It was my daughter's birthday. Actually, I'm filming this on the afternoon of her actual birthday, so I know that she's not going to see this video, and I posted the other video actually the morning of her video. So I posted it on, today's Wednesday, so I just posted her video and I'm doing a follow-up. I hope that makes sense. So I wanted to show you guys the rest of what I got her for her birthday, because these are so cool. I got her, now it's the Bath and Body Works candle. She loves this. It's the lavender vanilla scent. So I did get her some things that she really liked to pamper her. I got her, it's a little cupcake bath bomb, or what do they call them? Bath and Body Works Bath Fizzy. So, you know, every girl loves these. So just got her those. And it does smell really good, even though it's sealed, but yeah, it smells nice. And then I got her, I found this at Walmart actually, and it's the Mrs. Meyer's Clean Day Body Wash. And just so you guys know, I'm really not affiliated with Mrs. Meyer or Grove Collaborative, other than I'm a customer. So I do use some of their products and all, and sometimes you'll see a link on my description right now, but it's only because like anybody who does order from them, you can, if you refer a friend, you get I don't know how much it is, you get a little bit if you refer a friend. So I do put that referral code sometimes in the descriptions of my videos, but I am not affiliated with them at all. I'm just sharing with you guys the things that I like. Okay, so I'm not monetized or anything at this point, so I just share things I like. But Mrs. Meyer's Clean Day Body Wash, I've never tried this. This is essential oils though, moisturizing essential oils, which I am really trying to use a lot of essential oils in my home. That's why I have switched to a lot of the products that I have. My husband has really bad allergies. My whole family, both of my kids do too. And so we can't do a lot of fragrances like, I don't mind the Glade even kind of fragrances. I'll show you guys one of the Glade fragrances if I still have it. Okay, yeah, now I love this Glade Cashmere Woods scent, but I really can't use it much because it bothers my family. So yeah, I bought that. I like the smell. It doesn't work for them, but essential oils work much better for them. And even the scratch and sniff on this Mrs. Meyer Clean Day, I can't smell it. I don't know if that's maybe it's not even a, you know what, it's probably not a scratch and scent or scratch and sniff. It just doesn't it kind of look like one? But it's not. It's just a label. I must have looked silly in the store. I'm scratching all these going, wow, you can't even smell that. All right, the storm is starting. We are like expecting major blizzard weather here this afternoon. So I've done some shopping and things like that just to prepare. I don't think we'll get it quite as bad as they will a little bit north of us, but it's been raining all morning, and now it's starting to turn to snow. So I don't know, I'll show you guys if it gets worse. I'm sure it will, but yeah, we've had some really warm days just ahead of the cold front, and we really did get outside and enjoy them, but the weather is coming. All right, so I'm going to do a little bit of food prep this morning here in my kitchen, and some cleanup too. I kind of have my breakfast dishes still out. The storm it's just starting to get really bad. So I came up with an idea to help us really stay on track with eating a little healthier and eating more salads. So I'm going to show you guys a few of the things that I'm doing to sort of support that. Now, this isn't all perfect, but I think we're on the right track. So I'm feeling pretty good about where we're at. So first of all, I am going to go ahead and get my Instant Pot out this morning. Okay, so I've got my Instant Pot out. I plugged it in, And these are the chicken breasts that I use. And I know you've probably seen these on a Walmart shopping haul. It is the market side boneless, skinless chicken breast. No antibiotics ever. Fed all vegetarian diet. Okay, so, and they are individually wrapped. So that makes me feel kind of good. And they come sealed. Da-dee-da-dee-da. Okay. And there's, let's see, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, there's 5 in here. There's 5 in here, and they're very thick, and sometimes I will actually cut them horizontally and make 2. But mainly what I do is I get to, right, today I'm going to do 3 of them, because I'm doing food prep. I'm going to take 3 of these, open them up, and I'm going to put them in my Instant Pot. So they are a little, I always find it a little tricky to open these. They do kind of, on the corner, if you grab the corner, you can kind of pull it apart, but yeah, see, it does pull apart. There it goes, and it kind of gets ice all over. So, you know, you want to be careful when you're working with that raw meat, especially raw poultry. So I'm going to come on over to my sink and do this, and then I will show you guys. I'll be right back. I only use 2 ingredients when I do my chicken in the Instant Pot. So, and I may have done a video about this before, but I am just going to show you guys the food prep stuff that I am doing now. So I start with these 3 chicken breasts. They are frozen. Okay, so I am going to place these right in the Instant Pot. And I do have the Instant Pot plugged in, so just right in there. Whoops. My plate, these are frozen solid. So, okay, they're now in there. And then the only other ingredient I use besides water is this Montreal, McCormick Montreal chicken. And I'll tell you guys what's in it, because I know people always ask me. So, and I've really never looked, but now it does say, okay, so it says you make ingredients, garlic, salt, onion, spices including black pepper, parsley and red pepper, orange peel, paprika, green bell peppers, and sulfating agents. Now, I don't know what that means. I'm gonna have to research that, because you know, we use it all the time, this stuff. So I don't even know what that means, sulfating agents. If you guys know, let me know. I'm gonna research that. I'm going to go look it up on Google right now. Okay, so I did look up on my laptop here, sulfating agents. It's a food preservative composed of potassium or sodium bisulfite or potassium metabisulfite. Sulfating agents, I hope I'm saying that correctly, are used in the processing of beer, wine, baked goods, soup mixes, and some imported seafood and by restaurants to impart a fresh appearance to salad, fruits, and vegetables. Guys, if you're not wanting to use that, then of course you will not want to use this. We'll probably continue to use this for now. We've been using it for a long time, and obviously I'm not eating a completely clean diet, but I do want to be transparent, and I want to share with you what I'm doing. So, all right, so I am going to now sprinkle some of this, and I'll just get my camera and show you guys. All right, so you can see I have the 3 chicken breasts right in there. It's frozen. I'm just going to sprinkle some of this Monterey chicken, or Montreal chicken seasoning over the top. And I'm not measuring it, but just, you know, a little bit for taste. All right, and then I'm just going to add, about maybe a 1/4 cup, 1/2 cup of water. You don't need too much water in there, but a little bit. Okay, that's it. The wind is really, really howling. All right, so now I'm just going to go ahead and seal my Instant Pot. Okay, make sure it's sealed here in the back. And then I have it on, I'm gonna hit manual. I don't know if you probably can't see the dash here, but I'm hitting manual, and then I'm going to cook it for, and I know this is a long time, but I'm gonna cook it for 45 minutes in the Instant Pot, because I want this chicken to be, I mean, it's gonna just shred so easily. So I've got that going. Now when it's all done, I'm gonna take the chicken out of there, and I'm going to shred it and put it in a container, and I'll only keep it for a few days in there. I'm not going to freeze it. If I end up not using it, I will stick it in the freezer, and I do have a food saver. Now I know some people like food savers. I love my food saver, and I use that to freeze in my freezer. So, but right now I'm just going to let that cook. Okay, while that's going, I'm going to chop up some onion. I'm also going to show you really quick what I've been buying just for the salad. It's very easy. I've been using this. It's a spring mix, organic spring mix from, and I don't get everything organic. So sometimes I do and sometimes I don't. I have not transitioned to a fully organic diet, just so you know. But it's the organic spring mix from Walmart. And as I've mentioned before, I put a paper towel in there. That really helps. I learned that. I've probably said this before, but from Lori Fluffy Nomo, her channel, she mentioned it, so I started doing it, and it really does work. And then I always buy, well, a lot of times I buy the Sunflower Bacon Crunch mix, and I'll mix that in with my lettuce and this other stuff. So, and then I have these grape tomatoes, and I haven't washed them yet, but I'm probably going to just take everything out, rinse them, wash them, and put them back in this container because this seems to be holding that, or it keeps them very well. So that makes it really easy for me. And then I boiled a bunch of eggs last night, so I'm not going to show you guys that. Or I might have some clip of that. If I do, I'll put that here. You're going to hear my Instant Pot hiss now. Yeah, I chopped up some egg, and I think last night I chopped up some boiled egg. I boiled 4 eggs, chopped it all up. We ate over half of it, so we probably go through half a dozen eggs just in boiled eggs a week, not including just what we eat for breakfast, like for fried or scrambled. Let's see. So I'm going to chop up some onion. That's the thing I wanted to do this morning. Have that in a container, ready to go. We also do avocados, and those are a little tricky because you have, you have to slice them, use them as you go. But I did learn a trick with avocados, and I want to wait till this stops hissing. There we go. Okay. All right. Okay, so I learned a trick with avocados, and that is, and I'll have to show you guys. I do have a couple that I've already done. But when they start getting really ripe, because we eat them a lot, what I do is I slice it in half, and I take the pit completely out, and then, and this is the half of an avocado. I don't know if you can see it very well. It's not pretty, but it's been in the freezer, and it's not really discolored, as you can see. So I cut them in half. I don't peel, oh yeah, I did peel it. Yeah, so I did peel it. I took the pit out, and I wrap it. I just put a little bit of lemon juice, coat it with a little bit of lemon juice, and then I wrap it in just saran wrap, really tight so there's no air bubbles. So this is a whole avocado, so I cut it in half. And then after I wrap them each in saran wrap, each half, I put them in a Ziploc bag. And then when we want to eat them, I just take them out and put them on the counter while I'm doing everything else. And they don't take long to thaw, and you can just slice them and put them in your salad. So that's what we do. I don't like to waste avocado, and sometimes you buy them and they're just not ripe when you need them. So this has really helped. Next, I'm just going to chop up some onion. And I am not crying at all. You know, there used to be, it seemed like I cried more. Onions bothered me more, but for some reason these aren't, and I just bought them. So, I don't know. Do onions make you guys cry? My daughter cannot be in the same room when I chopped onions. All right, so now I'm just going to put these right here in my container. And we really like these. They're the Pyrex glass storage containers. That's what we like to use. Every now and then I'll use a plastic, but I like to store in these glass containers. And I don't know if you could freeze onion. I've never frozen onion. But, all right. So now I've got enough chopped onion in there. That's going to last me a while. And I'm going to show you guys. And I've cut off my head here because I am here. But I just, I wanted you guys to see what I'm doing. And I'm just not far enough away from the camera to be able to pick up, to get me and this in the camera. So the next thing I do is I use this chalk marker that I got at Walmart. You guys have seen me use this before. I got this at Walmart in the wedding section, and it is a chalk marker. You just shake it a couple times, and then I just write on here onion. And then that comes right off when I wash it. Salads are not that hard to make, and I think one of the things that gets in the way of us eating healthy and making healthier choices is because sometimes it feels like it takes more work to chop everything up. And it does take work to do that, to chop all the vegetables up. Of course, you can pay a little extra at the store and get them already chopped up, but I'm really, I don't like to spend extra money on things I don't have to. So if that's your choice, if you have a really demanding job, I work part-time from home, so I have a little more time to maybe to do things. It wasn't always that way, but I know what it's like when you're young and you have kids at home and you're working a full-time job. Maybe you don't have time to chop everything up and you want to go and buy a bag of pre-chopped veggies. Then do that. That's way better than just stopping at the fast food restaurant drive-through on the way home because you don't have anything prepared. So don't compare what you're doing with everyone else. You need to do what works for you. And that's what I've learned over the years, is just to do what works for me and not compare that to somebody else. Like, I know people who would not have the Montreal chicken because of that preservative. And that's okay. For me, I'm going to do that for now. My diet is not completely clean, even though I know I keep using that term. I'm using it incorrectly, so feel free to call me on it when I do stuff like that, because I'm learning about those terms. So I'm not eating a completely clean diet, but I think I'm doing way better than I used to. So I'm only in competition with the person I was yesterday, or something like that. Oh, all right, I just went outside to get the garbage can. So just an update really quick. So my chicken got done. I was going to shred it, show you guys, but I'm not going to now. Apparently this blizzard, and there's really no, let me show you guys. There's nothing to really see right now. But you can see it's really not snowing that much. The wind, I mean, there's hardly any snow, but the wind is really, really blowing. But apparently it's going to get bad, and they are now closing. My husband actually just called, and they are going to close the factory where he works, and they never do that. I don't remember them ever closing it for any kind of weather. So they're also closing all kinds of roads around us. So a lot of the roads are closed. So they're anticipating something really, really big. So I can't even imagine right now, but I did have to go out and just put the garbage can back up. And so I've got to get the guest room ready because our daughter might be staying, and then we might have someone else stay who, because they're closing the roads between the towns around here. So we may end up with overnight guests. So luckily I shredded the chicken, so if we have guests, I can make chicken Alfredo for dinner and a really good salad and some bread rolls. So I have a really good dinner planned for tonight, whoever shows up. And I've got to go get a couple of guest rooms ready. So that's what I'm going to be doing now, instead of showing you guys how to shred the chicken. So anyway, hope you guys are staying dry and warm, and I will check in with you later. If I don't get to do that, I'll just see you guys on the next video. So thanks so much for watching, and be sure and subscribe before you go. Give me a thumbs up.